Hey, Mackie Kyle here. Video number 2 in this 4-part series, and again, sharing nuggets from Bob Proctor's book, You Were Born Rich. Again, I commend it to you highly. In this video, I want to talk about the idea of image making. He calls it the concept of image making. He says that, very boldly, says that this could be the one thing to bring about great breakthroughs in your life, is this if you really get hold of this concept of image making. Proctor says that the knowledge of image making eliminates competition from your life by moving you from the competitive plane to the creative plane. Proctor says that we're actually already employing the image making concept in our lives because everything that has ever come into our lives has come in as a result of image making. First of all, we must understand that images are mental pictures that are made from thoughts. And the magnificence of the mind lies in the fact that it can think. That is to say that if we can tap into thought, we can create whatever image we choose through the use of our mind. Everything we do is preceded by an image. We first think in order to form an image, and then we do the work. Thus, the power in image making is that if you can see it and believe it, you can do it. Napoleon Hill put it, what the mind of man can conceive and believe, it can achieve. It's important to remember, though, that regardless of how tough things get, we must continue to hold on to the picture of our personal prosperity, the picture of what you want to be in terms of wealth and achievement. You will very likely run up against a series of circumstances that will be for a time almost having you convinced that you're going backwards. But Proctor says the important thing to do is to push through and to persist in all that you're doing. Napoleon Hill said that persistence is to the character of man as carbon is to steel. I think that's a pretty powerful statement. Persistence is to the character of man as carbon is to steel. So the first thing is to have the mental image of what we desire to become. And then the second thing is to have the toughness, the mental toughness, to persist and to push against the forces outside of ourselves that are trying to convince us that what we're doing is wrong, or that we're going to fail, or that we're going backwards. We've got to persist. Proctor quoted a pastor who said in a particular sermon that it was important to keep our mind on the higher plane, or the higher image, rather than the lower concern. To keep our mind focused on the higher image rather than the lower concern. So build your image now and develop the mental toughness to hold on to it and to persist in pursuing it. I love what Proctor said. He picked it up from another person and phrased it, act like the person you want to become. Act like the person you want to become. So again, I've shared with you the concept of image making from Bob Proctor's book, You Were Born Rich. Again, this has been Mackie Kyle. I hope you found this content informative and helpful. If you have, I encourage you to leave comments below. Again, I wish you great success.